Having a military background, it doesn't make anybody flawless or perfect, but it does give a certain perspective. If I was going to talk to the Israeli Defense Force from the American veteran perspective, the American soldier perspective, one, I would encourage them to continue driving on mission. You're doing the right thing. It doesn't matter if the world is against you. You have a right to defend your own people.
So being on the Gaza border, kind of reacting off of hearing him talk about living here, why he lives here, looking at the houses that are literally right on the border, and they have 15 seconds from when the alarm goes off to when they would get hit. They're living here with their families.
They're surrounded by people who wish them harm. I've seen that in other places I've been to in the military or other countries I've worked with, where their militaries are deployed within their own country because they have to protect themselves and their family and their children from their neighbors. And to see them being threatened on a daily basis, I think it's sad.
Hamas can literally fire rockets, and Israel will drop leaflets in that neighborhood to let people know that they're about to come in there and they're about to go into this building and they're about to go in and they're going to conduct a raid. The extent that Israel goes to protect civilian life. All of the civilians know that Israel's about to come in, so the area is basically empty. So what Israel's doing is trying to mitigate civilian casualties while at the same time applying that pressure to Hamas and limiting Hamas's ability to attack them. So they go to several extents I don't believe the United States military would do, but at the end of the day, if you're shooting rockets off of a house that has children in it and you're aiming at my children in my area, that is a legal military target. And instead of blaming Israel for firing back, if that's what they decide to do, we should look at the terrorist organizations that are launching rockets off these houses and out of schools and out of hospitals, and then we should talk to them. I would encourage the Israeli Defense Force. I understand that you're fighting a terrorist that would, in a heartbeat, come into my house and do the same thing to me and my family that they would do to yours. What you're going through is an existential threat. When people say things like from the river to the sea, Palestine shall be free, and on a college campus they think they're cheering some motto or some slogan, they're talking about genocide. I recognize that if we don't stand up for you, for truth in a region that is desperately craving it, then that truth is going to disappear and it's going to fall to the wayside. It takes people. We stand with you in prayer. We stand with you and support you in every way possible. A sovereign nation defends its own. To expect one not to do that is a standard that no other country is held to include the United States. It's a double standard.